Recently I upgraded to a new computer on Black Friday, and what I didn't realize was that the new computer didn't have any extra slots. Now I use a Firewire interface for my audio recordings, what you call a DAW interface, a digital audio workstation interface. And this unit I've been using for a number of years, and I was quite happy with it. But the unfortunate thing now is I'm gonna either have to switch the computer, which would cost me more money, or I purchase another interface that uses USB, or rather USB 2. So what I did was I picked a Steinberg UR22 MkII, and that unit was actually on sale for Black Friday. So this is my review of that unit and what I like about it, and also some of the things that my old unit had that this doesn't. So here we go, take a look. On this Steinberg unit, what we've got here is a mix knob, and that mixes what's coming back from the computer that is recording all the tracks that I've got here and the inputs that I've got going in. Now this is a really cool feature because the unit that I had before, I had to do that actually on the computer with some sliders with a little interface. See how this works. What I'm going to do is put this right in the middle. Right, so we've got input on the left side, and we've got the DAW coming back from the computer into the interface. I've got this set fairly quietly, so let's see how this comes out. Okay, now I'm going to play along with it. Now I don't like that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a little bit more of this, and all I have to do is turn it toward the input. So I'm going to turn that toward the input, and then I can turn it more and more. Let's see how that is. And I can do this also while it's playing. So that's a little bit too quiet. So what I'm going to do is bring it like that. That's better. So that's nice. So what I can do now is, now I've got that set, what I can do is just record it. Now this is really nice because there's absolutely no latency, and you're getting the tracks back from the computer, and it's very nice for recording. The other one was a bit more tricky. It was doable, but you had to set everything on the screen. This makes it really easy, and I like simple. I like simple programs, and I like simple interfaces, because when you're trying to create something, you don't want to be focusing on the equipment. You want to be focusing on trying to do what you want to do. Let's talk about what's different about this old unit. The old unit had 5 different sets of outputs on the back. I never used them, I just used one. And it also had this SPDIF. I never used it. And it had 2 Firewire outputs. I don't really understand why it needed 2, but the new one has 1 USB. And this unit had, everything is the same on the front except for had the 2 headphone outputs. Now this might be good if you are playing a duet with somebody and you want 2 separate headphones. I never used that. And the only other thing, the nice thing I thought about this one was it's got the 48 volt right there on the front, and that's a little bit nicer than having to go to the back when you want to switch on the power supply for the microphone. So that's it. The new unit is fine for me. If you want more, then of course you need something a little bit upgraded, but for me this works really good, and so far I'm really happy with it, and I really like the way that you can mix the DAW with the inputs. So that's it. All in all, I think it's a great unit. All right, now let me tell you something. The best thing that you can do is to subscribe to this channel. Why? One is because I post new videos all the time, and you get to know when I post a new one. Secondly, you'll get to know how to get free copies of my books, and this is something I'm going to be announcing to all my subscribers soon. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell too so that you get to know all this information, and then you will be the first to know. So having said all that, let me just say, stay tuned, and right now, happy holidays everybody, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.